Good morning, 7-1. Hope all is well with everyone. Hope you're safe and sound. Hope you and your family are all safe and healthy. This morning I thought I would do sort of audio and video instructions for the day, and for today's lesson anyway. And a lot of this is going to look very familiar to you because you've been doing it every day. Um, but I just thought I would give you the video instructions anyway. As you can see here, I've got my screen um, on the video here, and I am going to just walk you through it. Okay, as always, we're going to go up to classwork. You are going to find um, the most recent uh, the most recent folder for the day. And in our case here, it's still sort of grayed out because I haven't given it to you yet. It won't be grayed out when you see it, but if you go to classwork, you will see April 30th, Sharecropper text and quiz. And I hope this is helpful for you, by the way. I should mention that I'm starting to just put them from the top, so the most recent assignment will always be at the top of the classwork page. Again, these are things that you probably are already aware of. I'm just sort of reiterating them, letting you know again. Okay, so today you're going to go into classwork. You're going to look for the April 30th Sharecropper text and quiz assignment. Okay, and if I click on that, you can see that I have some instructions. Okay, so the instructions are this. Read the Common Lit article in the PDF form entitled From Slaves to Sharecroppers. If I go down here, you can see that I have linked that Common Lit article From Slaves to Sharecroppers. And you're going to make sure to note of a central idea and those specific ideas that support the central idea, as we always do usually with a nonfiction text. You want to get an overall central idea, and you want to find those supporting ideas that help explain the central idea. Okay, you're going to be sure to note how certain sections of the text contribute to the development of the text, so certain ideas that are brought up in the text, and how they relate to everything else that's going on in the text. Okay. After that, you are going to complete an electronic quiz attached. I've got it attached as a link here. Okay, you're going to answer the multiple choice questions, choosing the best answer. And question number 5 is going to be a prose constructed response question. Okay, and you're going to write in a paragraph, answer that prose constructed response question using the race strategy. And of course, that's restating the question, answering the question to the best of your abilities, citing the text evidence that proves what you're trying to say, and then explaining the importance of that citation, and then concluding with anything else that you feel is important and wrapping up your ideas. Okay, so that's a Common Lit article as well as the quiz. So here, I click on that. It opens up a PDF article based on slaves to sharecroppers. Okay, so you've got an introduction there, and then we've got our subheadings. Okay, you've got they introduce it. You've got the legal freedoms. Okay, they're going to talk about that. Creating new lives as our second subheading, and then of course mistreatment and prejudice. Finishing up our essay here. Okay, and if you read that and then close, well, keep that open for yourself, but if you click on our uh, link, you'll see here that we've got a quiz here based on the Common Lit article, and you're going to respond to the questions. Okay, so number 1 is part A, which statement identifies the central idea of the text? Again, pointing out the central idea, one of the more important things in reading a nonfiction text. Of course, that's always going to be followed up with which detail from the text best supports the answer to part A. So make sure that you have part A and part B working in tandem together. Okay, a central idea, what best supports that central idea? You could look at them at the same time, possibly, as a way of choosing the best answers. Number 3, which of the following describes how sharecropping is introduced in the text? Okay, and you might want to go back to the text and look for that. And number 4 is how does the section legal freedom, remember these subheadings, legal freedom contribute to the development of the ideas, the overall ideas in the text. So in that case, that particular section, that particular subheading, how does that help with the rest of the text as a whole? And then number 5, as I mentioned before, is your prose constructed response, and that is how does the author describe Reconstruction following the Civil War in the text? Okay, so you're going to answer that using the race strategy. Okay, reconstruction is rebuilding after the war had started. Um, the war left everything in shambles, and America had to rebuild. So your answer is going to be based on that. Okay, and then what you're going to do after that is you are going to just submit your test. Okay, so and that will be it for the day. I can tell you that I'm going to create for the quiz, I should say. I'm going to consider that a quiz grade, and then for the prose constructed response, I think I'll consider that your writing grade. You guys have written so much that I figure um, I can give you a little break with writing, so I'll consider that part of the test a writing grade and help your writing grade a bit. Okay? I certainly hope this helps. As always, reach out to me if you need any help. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope for the best for you. All right? Take care. Bye bye.